There we go. And something's not right, of course it isn't. Wait, let me refresh this. That's the wrong thing, okay. I see, it is working. Nice, nice, okay. So, in this stream, I'm just gonna be working on the game because I can't really work on it in my own time. I just can't find the motivation for it, so I think I'll just be working on the map for now. Maybe I'll do some scripting as well, but I really want to get the map done so I can start making the map look nice, because it's quite pathetic right now. I'm not a huge fan of it. So the next landmark that we have is Fort Bridger. Here's a whole list of them. These are done here. I don't think I've covered Green River or South Pass. It's skipped apparently. Yeah, I haven't opened this project in a while, so Fort Bridger, and I usually just go like Oregon Trail at the end, because I wanna, copy them from the game, mainly from the screenshots of the game. And it looks like this, so that's not really helpful. It's made out of logs. It looks like not the most well-established fort, so I guess I'll use this, and then some like real life pictures of it. Fort Bridger. Let's see. We'll add Oregon Trail at the end as well. Let's see. Okay. Something like this. It's just a little courtyard, it seems like, in the middle, and stables here. It shouldn't be the hardest thing to add. I do have some logs saved from another fort, if I can find it. This is not organized at all. Let me see. Independence, the mountains and stuff. Okay. So I think the fort that I had logs from was Fort Kearney. Okay, so I might be able to use these logs then to construct my other fort. Hope the audio's alright. I messed around with that for like an hour. So I'll just copy this, and I might just build it right next to here. This map does look really pathetic. I'll make it work though, I'll make it work. Let's go to the Green River again, and I'll just build it somewhere over here. Some slow scrolling, go here. Okay, so luckily I have the whole fort system. Like I can just actually copy paste this and remember exactly how forts work in this game. So I'll just copy this, and then I won't have to do any setup. I'll just duplicate it, move it here. There we go. So I'll work on it over here, and then I'll just move it to an approximate position. Let's rename this to, what was it, Fort, what was it? Bridger. Fort Bridger, right. Let's go to Fort Bridger. So we have this here, and the size isn't even that bad. I might make it a little bit more smaller, like over here, I think. So let me just start deleting some stuff. Bounty boards I'll keep. The buildings I can delete. The checkpoint I'll keep for now. Gate I'll keep all of this. Monument I'll keep. No, I'll delete it. Some persistent stuff. Yeah, I'll keep as well. Perimeter. These are the walls. Okay, got it. So the posts, I'll just move these, I think, and I'll remodel them later. Delete the buildings here. So we have our perimeter, and I think I'll just grab the wall and this wall over here, and I'll move it to like, I should grab the guard as well, that's right. Guards, I have to find them. It's gonna be the last one. Nope, it's this one. And I think like, so do I include the stables or not? What does it look? This doesn't really help me as well. No, there's like a couple of different versions of the Oregon Trail games. Maybe there's another screenshot of that. I don't think there is. Not the most exciting part. Looks like a dump. Okay. Well, this screenshot is different. I have like diagonally connected compared to this one where they're just directly connected. Soda springs. Alright, I have to make springs as well. That's not gonna be fun. Another fort here. Okay. Now I think I'll just follow this one here. So it looks like this is such a confusing layout. I have no idea how to approach this. That seems like the gate there. Then there's like houses, barracks perhaps over there. So I think I'll just start building it and we'll see. I can always just improvise if needed. Okay, I'll move it like this. There we go, perfect, lined up. I think they're lined up like, yeah, okay, they're lined up like that as well. I think I'll just delete this guard here. Let me find them real quick. There we go, delete him. We have our perimeter here. I just need to delete this post here. And then these logs, of course. Which I think I'll just select with Control Alt. Just move that accidentally. God damn it. There we go. Not the fastest way of doing it, but yeah, okay, there's no other way. I need to select them like this. The invisible stuff is getting in the way. There we go. Delete those. Starting. Okay, not bad, not bad. God, there's so many of these. Of course, could write a little script to check the position, but I think it's faster if I just do it like this. There we go. Okay. Now I just need to add the buildings. I think I have this on. Yeah, I just have it on like that. There we go. Get some other music in here. I don't really know exactly any streaming music, so I just took some random stuff from my playlist. It shouldn't bother too much, quite quiet in the background. So I need to turn these logs. Oh, it jump scared me. I need to turn these logs around and make like little huts. There's some quite massive logs. Got some windows here. Okay, it's an interesting fort. For the gate itself, I think I'll just use this one here. I don't think we'll be able to fit a wagon through that. Okay. I'm just wondering what the hell like original person who made this picture was thinking, because there's like a random window here as well. It's really confusing. I might just like make my own version of it, to be honest. None of those pictures are really that helpful. So how about I just take a log, I duplicate it, I drag it out, place it in workspace, like this. What are these parts? God damn it, they're the terrain. So yeah, the fort, the Green River, or whatever the hell it is. Not sure what it looked like. Did I even finish the Green River? Green River, Oregon Trail game, let's see. Green River Crossing. Oh yeah, so it goes. That's the Big Blue River. Where's the Green River? I know it's somewhere. Where is it? Is there really not a single picture of this Green River Crossing Oregon Trail game? Is this it? If it is it, then you can see it goes in a curve and it has like canyons around it, which I think I got the inspiration from for this. Of course, all of this will be reworked, but okay, screw it for now. I guess this is good enough. I would like to place these parts in like a folder or something to keep everything organized. This is the log. All of these are just pieces of the river. Okay, let's do like grounds or something, and I'll put it in the Green River. Grass. Okay. Yeah, I'll just put all of this in there, I think. Looks like the base plates are base plates. What about the mountains though? The first one here, okay, that's there. That's there. Okay, these will go in a separate folder as well, or model. We'll call these mountains. grass and everything else will go to ground, and base plates I'll just keep in the general model, I guess. I don't really have a set way of organizing stuff, so I'll keep it like that. Okay, back to the Fort Bridger. So, I really hate building. I don't like building at all. Turn this 90 degrees, move it down here. Let me see the picture again. I should also import this to Roblox, because I want to make like a badge, or yeah, badges to recall an achievement, where you need to collect like pictures of all of the different landmarks. I think that would be a fun badge to make. So, yes, I really have no idea how to approach this. It looks like they have the... what the hell? Okay. Looks like the first log is rotated like this. Then they have another one over here. Oh, but I can't see inside this. I can just add like neon black stuff in there. Like that. And then I can just rotate this 90 degrees. I move this over here. Okay. There should be inside like this, or how should it be? Well, that's not any help. I like this tall building here. I'll definitely incorporate this. It gives some depth to it, if that makes sense. I could line it up perfectly, but I think something like this. Yeah, okay, I'll just keep it like that. Do these have collision? They shouldn't have collision. Yeah, they have... Why the hell do these have collision? That's not good for performance. What I'll do is I'll disable the collisions on all of these and just replace them with a single cube. Why the hell did I make all of these collidable? That's not good for performance at all. Anyways, hope I remember it. I should remember it. Okay, I'll just do something like this. And then I'll change the start to 1. How tall should it be? I really need like a dummy here. I should build somewhere else. These invisible hitboxes are getting in the way. So I'll just move this stuff over here. That's good enough, I guess. These base plates, I think they should be locked as well. Oh, that's a lot of base plates. I don't remember adding so many base plates. And I'll just lock these for now. So now that I can't hover over them accidentally and drag them around, which is very good. And same thing for these mountains here. I'll lock these as well. Just like that, okay. If I can find the model again, there we go. So now I can't accidentally just drag around the whole world. Nice. So I'll make a little reference here. I'll get the avatar. I haven't used the new one, I think it's here. Yeah, that's definitely not it. Setup? Nope. Where the hell do you get an avatar from? UI model animation accessory character. Is this one? It's character, okay. I'll do R6 and I'll just do a block avatar like this. So that's approximately how tall one of them is, and they also shouldn't be able to jump over the thing. You know, it's a fort after all, you can't just break into it. So I want to make it tall enough. I mean, that's like, this is like reaching the limit. After this it starts looking a bit too tall. Or, yeah, that's too tall, I think. So I think 5 logs. Let me rotate this guy around. So I think 5 logs is like the limit here. Then I can add a window here, which could just be a black square, I think. Okay, I did delete the stuff here. But yeah, I just wanted to see the previous buildings, if they had black squares, but they do have, I remember it. I can delete that, actually, I should have kept it, but screw it. So now I'm gonna just copy these a couple of times. Like this. Copy these, move them over here, boom. We have our house, fort thing done, I guess. I just need to add a window here. I should make the whole thing like neon black inside as well, so you can't see inside. So I guess I'll make... it's really hard time choosing like most of these pictures are like clear enough. Like for example, Laramie here, it's clear enough, and you can use your imagination for the like back half. But this just angle is so weird. I have no idea. God, okay. How about we just finish this and then we'll see. Okay, I'll scale this maybe like to like 15. Should have done this before I placed them, but I guess there's just more work to do. 15, like that. I believe there's a plugin like F3X where you can just scale all of these at the same time. I don't think I have it, actually. Plugins. This one here. Plugin tools by F3X. I have no idea where you even get the official one. I just found this on the toolbox. So now I just need to I guess I'll just copy these. Move these to the back over here. There we go. Sticking out from there and here, just like that. And it's a pretty perfect cube, it seems like. Oh God, what is a roof like? Are these like chimneys? I don't get it. Roofs are, I don't know, they have like a slight angle to them. Can I track this here? Yeah, they have like a slight angle to them, so I think I'll do the same thing. Might just make these like red roofs as well, like I did in the other forts. So let's make a... I think I'll just make a wedge. Don't need separate parts. Look at this 90 degrees, there we go. Shouldn't look that bad. I know I'll just fix it. I keep on forgetting that. I try to like make a perfect building at the first try every single time. So what's the total width of this? 1, 2... It's gonna be an uneven number. Just copy this and move it. I rotate this 90 or 180 degrees. Like this. Are those even? Yeah, I don't know, I think they are. Just scale this. Scale this. There we go. Not too horrendous. I think it's fine. I'll just make this red. I mean, this isn't colored and this doesn't even show the roof, but I think like red would be nice. And I have no idea what the hell did I do Fort Kearney with. And they have these types of roofs, okay. No, I think Fort Laramie had... No, they also have red roofs, they had dark brown roofs, okay. I'll just make the roof red, I think. I don't think you... Actually, no, I'm streaming the entire screen, so you should be able to see this color wheel thingy. Terracotta. It's interesting. Let me also add the studs to this real quick. Resurface. Studs. Yeah, I think studs. Also thinking of reworking the entire style of the game. Because, you know, studs gotten quite a bad reputation, plus I think a more unique style would be more helpful to this game. Studs require like quite a lot of building, but if I had a style that would work with the Roblox terrain stuff, that would be nice, because the terrain already has a whole lot of detail in it, so I wouldn't have to work on the terrain at all. I might try it out and see how it works. But for now, let's finish this fort and then I'll see what I'll do next. So, I have the roof here, we need a little window here, and we need to fill this with a black block. Let me take all of these, and I'll do can touch off, can glide off, audio can glide off, and can query off. Because these are just visuals, they don't need to interact with the world at all. Let me just group this together and do like house or like barrack or something. So let me add like a black I wanna choose another block. There we go. Let me add like a thingy here. Extend this like one stud into the logs, I think. That should be fine. Is it in here? I have no idea. Okay, keep it in. There we go. Because I just want to avoid you from like, you know, you can inside here you can like see inside the entire building. So I just want to put like a black piece of void in there, so no one can see inside. There we go. Make that to like 10. You know, it's nice if you can see it. That, you know, confirms that the gaps are being filled. I think this is good. So I'm gonna do 0, 0, 0 and neon. It's interesting. I might just take off the grids. Fit it in more like this. There we go. So you can't see through these caps because they're perfectly fit. But here they're black. Or should I just move the logs more inside? Let me see what it looks like if I do something like this. It looks quite ugly. What if I take the color of this and I put it here? It's neon. It should be like plastic, I think. Where's plastic? Ooh, that's not bad. I like that. That is not bad at all. Okay, I think I found the solution. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the solution right there. Okay, let's remove cast shadow from this. And all of the Cannon Collide stuff. I'll just rename this to like fill or something. Put it inside the house. There we go. So I think the house should also have... Inside the house we'll have the actual model. And then we should have the hitboxes as like a separate part. So I'll make this like red for now. And this will be the actual part that the player can like stand on, you know. I fill it like this. Like this. Okay, I think it needs more precise movement, so I'll take off the grids. Fill it like this. Like this. Like this. From here like this. And the roof, I don't think players will care too much if I just make the entire thing square, right? Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Transparency off. Let's see, let's do Cannon Collide, all of this stuff on, and anchored. And I'll just put this like hitbox. Of course I need the window. Let me check that the stream is still working. Yo, thanks man. I appreciate it. So, glad to see that the stream is working. You know, hopefully it's not too boring. You know, I'm not really the most entertaining person, but I thought streaming, you know, I can just talk about what I'm doing. I already do it in my free time. I just talk to myself, so I thought maybe I can stream it. Maybe someone will be interested. Jay, good luck in school as well, man. So, now we need the window here. Usually I don't really like develop with anyone else as well. It's a bit weird, you know, developing whilst, you know, maybe someone's watching, but it's quite relaxing. I'll put this... It's already starting to look quite horrendous. So I'll keep it like this. How big are the windows? There's no person in here. It seems like half of the torso. Yeah, it should probably be like 2 by 2, I think. 3 by 3 is... Ooh, 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 or 2.5 by 2.5. I think 3 by 3 looks fine. I really need a second monitor. It would be nice to like read chat at the same time. Or I think what some people do is like they put... No, that won't really work, will it? Can I do like this, something like this? This looks really cursed, doesn't it? Oh god, wrong thing. Yeah, I can't really put chat here. Yeah, I really need a second monitor, so if anyone does also comment, I'm sorry for the delayed replies. I will be investing in a second monitor. I'll be investing in a second monitor eventually. should speed up workflow as well, so I don't need to constantly switch between, you know, tabs and stuff. So what was I doing? I was doing Windows. Yeah, I was doing Windows. God, I can't even select it because it's locked here. I'll just select it like this. I think this is in the middle. It is not. Okay. Good thing I noticed. Okay, it seems like it's like half a start off. You know, luckily I don't have school for the entire week, so I might be able to fit in a couple of streams and work on the game a bit, but I'm still working on some school stuff in the meanwhile, so I can't exactly dedicate all of my time to Oregon Trail. God, what is this? It's again some like weird decimal. Alright, I think I can just... Did I? No, I didn't. I need to grab log. That's the x-axis right there, so I just take the x-axis and I put it here. So is the roof off center? The roof must be off center then. Let me take this and this. What if I put them in a model and then I change the positions x-axis? No, that's just like the pivot or something. What about this one here? Is this the... That's it. There we go. That's centered now. So I can take this here. I'll also rename it to like window. And I'll do it like 3. And it's like up here, I think. Looks reasonable. You can peek out, fair enough. Usually love games where you can like enter all of the buildings, but having to like model all of the insides will be quite a burden. Might be a cool future update though, where you can like enter every single building. Anyways, the buildings are supposed to look less, you know, you shouldn't really interact with the buildings, I feel like. It's more about... Well, I think some buildings like shops and stuff, it would be cool if you can go inside like the general store I made. But that's more like game design stuff, I haven't really thought about that. So there's the first quite pathetic building. God, I really wish I knew how to build. Some people make amazing creations, I just wish I could do that. So scripting, like you can just learn it in like a week. Lua is not that hard, you can learn it in a week and become pretty good at it. But building, animating and 3D modeling, stuff like that, that takes like years to get good at. So really envy people who are good at that stuff. So that's the window. Yeah, screw it, you know. It doesn't need to look the best, especially on the first release or first testing. I'd love to release this to testing and let you guys play it as well, it would be really cool. That's the first building anyways. So I think I'll have a building, some walls, another building, some walls, another building and some walls. So let's see how that will look. Let's take the... God, it's really annoying to get the logs here. Let's get the log from here. And can I save part counts by just... I can't, okay. I was hoping I can just extend this as a wall, but it like overlaps this, so I can't really. I'm all for performance, so anything that I can do to save a couple of parts, I'll do. Seeing some of the games that are being released, yeah, don't want to join that group of unoptimized game group or whatever. There we go. Should it be as high as the house? It doesn't look that bad. This looks really horrendous for some. What? I guess I need to add like vertical supports, right? Add vertical supports. If I copy this, I rotate this 90 degrees. I scale this here. Also something I'm streaming, so I have like a usual script for all of my videos, so yeah. I have no idea if I'm talking too much or what. I'm just trying to... anything but a quiet stream, I guess. Constantly trying to talk. How the hell do I even word that? I just made more confusing stuff. Mess. Not exactly the most social person, I guess. Anyways. We'll stop talking about that. So, thinking I just move this to the corner. That look nice. Okay, that looks decent. So I think what I can help right now it blends into the walls. If I just change the color on this to like lighter, darker, I think. Darker seems to be the way to go. Nice, okay. Yeah, okay, I like this, where this is going. And then every 10 studs, I think, we'll have a pillar. That does not look bad. Oh my god, I'm proud of myself right now, what the hell? Okay, yeah, these pillars really added like some depth. So I don't really know a lot about like building principles as well. I know you need to have like a depth to buildings, never make your buildings flat like these mountains, but you can only apply that to like smaller stuff like buildings. I don't know how you make terrain look good. Roblox terrain will really help me out there. So I have this here. How the hell do I continue? I should really figure out where the gate would be as well. Should I add pillars to this as well? Oh god. 1 stud. This looks good, what the hell? Okay. I'm just fucking just glazing myself too much, I think, but I'm liking where this is going. Okay, what is that, man? I thought this building was like equally like, what is it called? Symmetrical. I thought this building was symmetrical, but no, it is. I just used the wrong grid snapping value thingy. Okay, this doesn't look that bad. Let's see, at least compared to some of my other stuff. It would be cool to make like a Q&A video as well when I get big enough. I really love watching Q&A videos. Not sure what about everyone else, if they like watching Q&A videos. So that's like the wall part, and I believe you can just copy paste this now everywhere. Of course I still need to make this big building over here. So let me think about it. Okay. I think I should... I want to use the same fence as much as possible. I want to just copy paste these fences. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I was thinking about making like a fence module. So I have this short fence here, these 2 posts, and then I just copy paste those. But it's better having just one long log. But that means I have to figure out how big I want this to be right now. 90? I think looks fine. Let me take these. Let me do 10 studs. Duplicates. Okay, like this. Let me see, let me take the dummy here. Like this, and then I can have something over here. And then I can close it off like that. How big is it here? It's not the biggest fort, it feels like, so if I do something like this, I copy these, I rotate them 90 degrees, move it like this. Okay, and get more like a top-down view. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. You can fit a couple of wagons in here. Where do I keep my wagons? Must be in server storage. Wagons. Yeah, okay. So let me just copy this and let me paste it here. Okay. So that's like how big the fort is, and I think you can turn around here fairly easily. You should make it a couple of logs bigger. I think that's fine. I didn't think about this direction. I can't just have a house on the corner. And I went the completely wrong... Wait, no, that's the correct direction, right? The entrance to the house is going to be over here. I should make that really quickly. Let me copy this thing here. Forgot to take collisions and stuff off here. Forgot to anchor it as well. Let me just duplicate this, rename it to door. Let me put the door over here. how else are you gonna enter the cabin without a door, right? So do it like this. I think 5 studs is what I usually go for. That's not a bad door ratio right there. Okay. And then let me do like 0.5 studs, I think. Yeah, okay. A fat door, but people won't see the full size, so I think it'll be good. And let me just, for now, let me just choose this earth orange color and let me put it on the door. And I usually make my doors out of welds. I forgot to update this plugin. It's quite nice, I guess. Oh god. Selection. There we go. Yeah. I think I need to change the color. The color is too depressing, I guess you can say. Let's change it to something lighter, I think. Yeah, something lighter. Like this, I think. I think it gets the point across. If you see something like this, you know, I don't know, it looks like a door, I think. Looks good enough. Or I think I could... Yeah, okay. I can see it from here as well. So, that's the door right there. And I just need to extend these logs now. Over here. Over here. I do need to make sure they're the same size so that the studs line up. Or I could make them different sizes so the studs have like a checker pattern to them, you know? Like this. Wait, no, that's the wrong way. Like this. Was this correct? Yeah, I think that's like a checker pattern. Okay. Let's move this over here. Get the checker pattern, like that. One more over here. And boom. Our first fence thingy is done. We just need to make it for these as well. It's quite painful. Where am I? Okay, they're not in the model, thank god. I'm gonna just like copy all of these and call these like fence. Fence, yes, I call it fence. Where's the small part I made? There it is. I'm gonna rotate this by 90 degrees. Seams in the middle. Touches the corner around there and here. Yeah, it should be in the middle. I just need to scale it. Like this. Boom. I have it done, whatever. Maybe I should make these like... I think that looks nice if they're like one stud taller. Because how is it like real life? How is it in real life? Well, they just have vertical stuff. Let's see. Okay, what is this? Replica of Jim Bridger's blacksmith shop and store. That's cool. I guess. Okay. Ooh, chimneys. I've never thought about adding chimneys, and they have like bars on windows as well. Okay. Now I think I'm adding bars to my windows. This makes it look more like castle-ish, if that makes sense. So I think I'll keep it on the same level. Okay, nice, nice. Now I need to copy this here. Like this. There we go. And I can just duplicate that and move it here. Delete one of these. There we go. And that is quite small, but the fort is small. And I can always just scale it up. There's not a lot of pieces to here. The walls have like they'll have a total of 20 pieces because there's 5 on each side. Okay, So I just need to connect. I need to connect these somehow. I'm gonna just add another house because the length between these two posts is different from the length between these two posts. So I'm thinking, what sort of... Or I could add this house here with the 2 stories on it, with like an overlook or like a watchtower or something. Oh, they do have chimneys here as well, so I'm guessing that these here are like chimneys, I think. So let's add the watchtower to one of these. Should I make all of these houses like a house all the way from here to here, or pretty much just thick fences? I think, let me try to imagine that in my head right now. That'll look quite nice actually, I think. Okay. What does the door look like if I put it like here? Not too bad, I think. So if I just let me think. Okay, I can just have that there. I think it's plausible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this, duplicate it, move it 10 starts. Like looks like a house from Clash of Clans or something. So I'm gonna have this here, those there. I'll just delete the entire house for now, except for the roof. I spent a lot of time on the roof, you know. Oh, the roof is in a different model already, okay. Do it like this, and delete the house. Wait, that's the fill. Delete that. Where's the house at? Fence. Oh god, did I put the house in the goddamn... Did I put the entire house inside the fence? God damn it, okay. Or I think I put the fence in the house because I duplicated the parts from there. So let me just do something like that. Yeah, okay. Take these parts, delete them. No, I deleted my door and my roof. No, that's unacceptable. I'm getting my door and my roof back. This door here and my roof over here. I should name this as well. Roof. My door and my window, I'm keeping those, but I'm deleting everything else. Well, that's because I selected them, right? I should move my stuff. I chose something else. I chose the road. And my door, that's what I wanted. Move these over here. Move the rig away. Carefully. Okay, what the hell is going on? I didn't delete the hitbox, that's what I didn't do. Delete these. And please delete these, okay. Now I have my roof and stuff still, so let me -10 there, and then we just need to connect them. So I'm gonna duplicate this, going to scale it down and rotate it 90 degrees. Oh god damn it, I let go of it. Rotate it 90 degrees and scale it here. Are these lined up? Excuse me. Are these not lined up? I don't think they are. Went like one stud over, I think. They weren't lined up. Okay, now they're lined up. So, move this a bit over here. That's too much. I think I need like half a stud. There we go. Now that's beautiful right there. That's beautiful. Just scale this down a bit. You can just duplicate it 5 times. 3, 4, 5. Like that. There we go. Yeah. It's I don't know exactly how to like explain what I'm doing, but you will see in a minute. It should be a minute. This takes me longer than a minute, and that's no good. Like this. I copy this, move this like half a stud as well. Like that, beautiful. Okay, okay. What is this here? What the hell? Yeah, just scale it down, I guess. Nice, and then I'm gonna put a roof over here and a couple of windows. And it's gonna look beautiful. Boom, rotate 90 degrees. Is the roof perfect over it? It's over like this little stud here. Studs aren't equal. I can just do this again. I can select this. I can go to the... Is it Z axis this time? It's Z axis this time. Go to the C axis, copy that, and move this to the C axis as well. Boom. Now I just scale it to 9 to 9. There we go. Okay. Now all I do is just scale it all the way over here. It's gonna go a bit more over that. I haven't built that entirely out yet. So I need this distance here to here, which. Well, let's see. If I just copy it. If I just copy this, I group it temporary. I select this here and I set that as the primary part. I should be able to rotate this entire model around that point. So if I change this to 10, I rotate this to here, I can just rotate this 90 degrees and I have my new pillar location. I can delete these and that, and I can move this to the fence, delete that, boom. I have my new reference point and whatnot. Right, so it's 10 here, 10 here. That's like you need to use some like Pythagoras theorem or something, I don't know. Or I can just do this. No? Alright, bro, what is this? How come these aren't aligned perfectly? What? Okay, roof, you gotta move real quick. There is something sketchy going on. So these here are aligned. This right here is not aligned. What is going on? Why are some of these logs longer than other logs? So the X position on this is 38475. 38475. Okay, what is going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. What is going on exactly? It looks like I need to move all of these here by some amount. Like maybe once. Right, that's 10 studs. I need to change to 0.5. Is the line now? There's only one way to find out. Now it's aligned, okay. Yeah, okay, now it's aligned. I can just take this 10 studs, duplicate it. Nice. What is going on here? How come it isn't exactly aligned? Well, let's see. If I just duplicate this, I get the C position of this. Where is the C position for it? There it is. I can just paste it here. There we go. Now it's perfect. So I guess the corners are obviously going to be a little bit bigger. But we can continue now. If I move this by 10 studs, that's the next step over. So the corners are going to be a bit bigger. Wait. Oh god, no, it doesn't. I see, I didn't even loop it, that's why. It's really good version of Mozart's song though. Sounds, you know, more epic. Okay, okay, I was just staying quiet to see if the song did go on or not. And the song shouldn't be that repetitive. One of them is like 40 minutes long of other songs, so by the time you get back to the first song, you, I hope, forgotten the other songs. But anyways, what am I doing? I'm gonna just copy these here. Actually, I can't. These aren't 10 stats away, are they? Yeah. They're not 10 stats away, they're more than 10 stats away, so I need to... I should have just made all of these walls exactly the same length, but too late now. Maybe it'll give some interesting results. Let's see. Okay, I'll just move these by 10 stats again. Like that, like that, like that. Now I need to do my trick again, so if I just take this here, I duplicate them, I model them, I set the model's primary part to the first thing here, and then I can just move the model over here. I can rotate it by 90 degrees, like that, and I have my new part. I just delete this, and boom. So I can just duplicate this, get the X position for this. And there we go. We have another corner here, and we can keep on duplicating. Duplicate, move. Duplicate, move. Duplicate. Quadruplicate. There we go. We have this thingamabobbity done as well. Just scale this over here. Oops. Do it by like 1 stat. That should be good enough. Move. There we go. That is quite noticeable. Oh god, I think it's still fixable. Wait. Let me check. Interesting. Do I just keep it like this? Yeah. I think I'll just try to keep it like this and see what it looks like at the end. Perfect. Let me try this F3X plugin real quick. This is not scale, this is scale. Both directions. Yeah, look at that, you can scale all of these at once. Whereas if you did it via Roblox's tools, let me show you real quick. If I try to scale all of these with Roblox's scale tool, this happens. Like you can scale both directions, but it scales them on all of the axes. But there we go, that was quick. Now I can just copy. Oops, copy. There we go, move them over here. Seems like it's centered. And I can just go to F3X again. Resize tool, let's do normal. Why can't I choose them? Do I need to choose them first? Right, you can only select them if you select them from the center, if you're doing the multi-select thing. I can just do it like this though. Plugins, F3X. God. One of these is not normal. Okay, screw it, I'm just gonna do it with Roblox tools. I don't know why the hell this side is more troublesome than the other sides, but I'd rather just do it like this and figure out how to use F3X. There we go. Oh god, how am I gonna put the roof on there? So they're like, God, these dudes are like architects or something. Those roofs are perfect. It looks like they're using corner wedges. Corner wedges in the 19th century. It's crazy. I guess I'll just first of all drag this on there. Oh God. I really need to drink some water. Might go get some in a second. Roblox more important than basic necessities right now. There we go. Go over like that. And oops. How is that even possible? What? What? How is it even possible? This side is longer than the other side. What is it? Whenever I try to build this, stuff like this just happens. How is it possible? I scaled them both. I see, I think. 0.5 studs. Okay, that's my bad. Maybe go over a full stud. How much did I go over here? I didn't go over a full stud, so I won't go over a full stud over here as well. There we go. And like that. Okay, it doesn't look that bad. You definitely need some more depth here, like chimneys, which I'll add. But it's starting to come together. Okay, move this over here. Like that. Boom. Oh my God, this is starting to look nice. Okay. I was starting to lose hope. But it doesn't look that bad. Still got my door and window over there. Now I need to let me try something out. So if I just take the roof, right? I take these two parts, I rotate them 90 degrees. Like that. And move them over here. Wait, this part is wider as well, I forgot. See, it's one stud over here and it's too many studs over there. It's one stud over... God. One stud... Did I watch that in a log? No, I didn't. One stud... That's like a bit over one stud. One stud... Bit over one stud. Well, I guess I need... Let me just quickly model these into the same model. I don't have any center point for these to go to. The center point will be the position of these two, which I can group together. I can go to the position, I can get the x-axis. And I can go here, position, x-axis. Like that. Boom, I'm a genius. I fixed it. Yeah, so I was hoping that this pattern would look quite nice, so I don't have to use corner wedges, because corner wedges are horrible. I hate corner wedges. For these here, I can just take the z-axis, which is this here. Group these together, position z-axis, ungroup. And there we go. I can just scale them. Not like that, of course. I'm just testing, like maybe I can. Like that. Look at that. That is smooth. That is pixel perfect right there. Well, what the hell is this here, huh? Well, what is this? You think this is acceptable? God damn, it's not acceptable. How do you even fix this? Okay, I'm just gonna brute force it, I think. There we go. No one's gonna notice this little cap here. If anyone ever notices this, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, you can't see that. There's no way anyone's gonna notice that. Of course, it's not a problem on this side because it doesn't stick out. Well, if it's only a problem on one side, I might as well try the... God damn it, I need like 0.05 stats. Oh my god, that is perfect. Oh, that is perfect right there. Oh my god, that was satisfying right there. Okay, this looks sick. This looks clean. Not gonna lie, I like the way this is looking. So oh man, this looks so cool. Okay, I like this pattern. I need to add chimneys. I need to add the tall tower lookout thingamabobby. So let me think. Where's the gate's gonna be there because that's the only open place, I guess. The gate's gonna be there. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water real quick, and then I'll start working on the chimneys and things. So be right back. Alright, so I'll drink really quick. Chimneys. I need to make guys. Turn down the heat real quick. Okay, chimneys can't be that hard, right? They're just like little cylinders. They're literally just cylinder. Okay, they're just little tubes on top of the buildings. Get a cylinder real quick and put it. Can I grab the halfway point or something? Oh, I think Roblox centered it. Let me check. Is it? It looks really weird. Yeah, no, I think that's centered. It's literally just something like this, and that's the entire chimney. So I think I'll... Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks centered. I'm gonna just do like one. Is that too small for a chimney? I think like half a stud bigger would be nice. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. How tall should the chimney be? Could make it really tall. Could make it really short. Could make it, you know, somewhere in between. But this can't be the most difficult question. I'm asking myself, how tall should a chimney be? 3.5? Can't believe I'm contemplating chimney size. How tall is it here? It's quite tall, but it's not as fat as great. I think this is fine. Let's go plugins, resurface. Ooh, what materials should the chimney be? Not studs, maybe weld. I usually do metallic stuff like weld. Or I go to inlet. I think I'll do weld. Yeah, weld's the way to go. Get rid of this. So rename this to chimney. I should remind me of my pathetic chimney rock, which somewhere back there, as you can see. I wonder what my map will look like if it was made with terrain, because it's like a question that's been in my mind like for quite a long time. I really want to recreate the entire map or like a mini version of it with Roblox terrain. Because if that looks nicer, I am gonna rework my entire game for sure. But anyways, I guess I should take a look at what other games have done as well, which I might do in this video. I think it'd be nice to see, I guess, what other games have done. Maybe I haven't played Dusty Trip. Alright, what other games are like here? Dusty Trip, and I guess I can see what other Oregon Trail games have made as well. Anyways, let's get back to the chimneys, really important chimneys. So I'll just do the same thing. I'll move them every 10 studs and maybe 2 chimneys on each side, like this. Like this. And I'll do like 1 stud here. Perfect. That is not perfect. That is not good. That looks horrendous. I believe I'll just take the size of the set axis here, 4.5, and I add it onto the value here. Plus 4.5 or minus 4.5. I think it's plus. It should be plus 4.5. Plus 4.5. There we go. That's the perfect center point right there. Yeah, it looks better. Changed by a couple of pixels, but and is this also then not centered correctly? I go to the set position on here, and I just add 4.5 plus 4.5. Yeah, that wasn't centered as well. 1, 2, 3 is the decimal numbers. That looks centered. Okay, we have our little chimneys. We'll try different colors, but I think this color is quite nice. Let's see. Ooh, darker colors or lighter colors. I think darker colors like this. This looks quite nice, I think. Okay, this is starting to come together, holy. So I just need to add the doors and the other stuff. So these are they have 4 like squares between them. I can't add a door in the middle there. I could add a door. It's interesting. It looks like they barely have any doors there as well. Like 1 door for the entire building. 2 doors there. Whoa, what is this? That's an interesting. Ooh, there's a colored one. Whoa. Okay, screw the other picture. This is the picture I want to copy. This is an amazing picture right here. Let's see. So it's way clearer as well. So we can see I have 1 door over here, which might lead to that area. I have a door over here. Interesting. I don't think it matters that much. I guess I can just add a door anywhere I want, basically. Okay, 0.5 studs again. It's not quite centered. It's annoying. It's still not centered. 0.25 studs. Keep on dividing by 2 until it's centered. Yeah, that looks about right. Should be centered here as well then. Of course I need to add more windows than doors, I think. I should change this to 10. So our first door is over there. I think I'll just copy the door and window. And I'll just sort of move it over here, rotate it 180 degrees. 180, and I'll move it over here. Also about streaming, I haven't even thought about... I haven't checked if the majority of my audience is from Europe or the US. I have no idea if streaming late is worth it. It's the only time when it's good to do it pretty much for me, so we'll have to do. It's one start. It's too much, of course it's too much. So do I just center it with this, I think? I guess I can just try it out and see. I do this, I copy the Z location from here. I go to my little model I just made. Position Z. Okay, looks right. Ungroup, and that should be that. And we're almost done with the building. I need to add... I didn't duplicate. I need to add these logs here, like that. What else am I missing? I'm missing the Panther Watchtower thing. I'm missing more windows. I need more windows, definitely. Let me make that already. Shouldn't be too hard, of course. Maybe add a window over here. One over here. And then perfectly, I'm gonna have one over here. If I had the middle point for these, of course. Which should be the X position of these over here. Position X. Boom. I wonder... Right, they did have windows for the outside, okay. I thought maybe they just have windows on the inside so no one can climb in. It looks quite vulnerable. Anyways. I wonder if I just move this by 10 stance, will it reach the perfect position? It won't, okay. I'll delete that for now. I do have the Z-axis copy pasted, so I can just duplicate this, go to the position, go to the X-axis. There we go. Now I just need the other windows, which is one to the left and one to the right. There and there. There we go. Those are the windows done. And of course I'm gonna need some windows on the inside. So I think I'll just literally copy these windows and move them to the inside. But let's see. I need to figure out like the distance between these two posts, which might just be... No. So the Z-axis for this here is... I do print... Yeah, I do print minus the location of this here. Minus 14. It seems like it's 14 studs. So if I just take these here, well, not this one, I duplicate them and I choose 14 studs and I just move them. Wasn't 14 studs. I guess there's a little of distance because it's like a couple of studs like outside as well. I don't know how to explain it. Let's do 0.5 studs and let's see how this looks. How bulged out. Oh, that's like perfect in there pretty much. Well, 0.1, that should be able to give me some control. Oh, it's almost in there. I just need 0.05 and I think that's it. That's close. I think I'll just keep it like that. No one's gonna notice it. No one's gonna notice it. So that's that. I can use the same logic for the other windows if I just take the position, the Z position of this here. Point minus Then I take the Z position of this here. 15 and whatever that number there is. Okay, which means if I just duplicate this and I add on to the Z position this number over here that I just got. Huh. Alright, you need to add like the half size, the half of the size of the half set half set size or something. I don't know how to explain it, but the z-axis size divided by 2, which is 0.5, and it's still not perfect. Nice. Again, not sure why I tried to do it the smart way. I'll just brute force it. Ooh, that is nice right there. That is nice. Wait, that's too nice. Just see clipping, see stuff going on. There we go. That is nice. Move it by 10 stats. There. So those are the windows and stuff done. I might just keep that without windows, just because it's just because I don't want to, and there's no center point there as well, so it won't look that nice. I guess I will add a window there, and do the same on the other side, which I'll do, I guess, if I feel like there's not enough windows. There's a total of 16 windows, or 16 minus 2, 14 windows. 4, 8, wait, what? 4 windows here. Oh, okay, it's 12 windows. So, my fingers real quick. Okay, so, make sure the stream, all of that, check everything. Also have dev form open. I thought I'd do some more scripting, which, you know, I could still do. I wanted the gate, the gate thingy. I wanted the gate as well. But before I do that, I need to do the second floor, and it just seems like a flat roof. I think I'll just do a flat roof. I wonder why they had more windows on the side. Wouldn't you want to see more the other direction? Why you want to see the like roof of your own place? Is that on fire? Okay. Anyways, the watchtower, I need to build that. It'll add some depth to the thing, make it more recognizable. It seems like a perfect square, so there's no exact middle point to this. Screw it, I'll just scale these up. Where is plugins, F3X. Alright, how many stats do I want to size? There are 10 stats in size already, so I'll just do them another 10 stats. Like that, I think is good. Alright, what is this? Why the hell do they have snaps in them? Tell me there are more snaps and things. Alright, there are snaps. That's quite cancerous. I guess I can just do it like this, not too slow. Oh god, now I need to copy these logs over here. Model, move, Ctrl D, scale them. Maybe do like 3 studs. Can I just do it? Yeah, I can just do it like this, okay. And the last one, boom. Nice, 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 nice. This doesn't look that nice though. I see. The pillars are more so inside. There aren't any pillars. I thought the pillars would look nice, but I might not be able to use them. So, I need 2 pillars, and I need them on the inside. So I'll take these 2. I'll duplicate them. I'll move them up 10 studs. Now I need to move them closer together. I'll do like 5 studs. 5 studs. Maybe I'll make the logs smaller as well. Whoa, not that small, okay. I meant like 1 stud. Doesn't look that shabby, I think. Okay, skinny log. 5. I gotta think like how much in does it need to be? I think 2 studs is fine. 2 studs seems to be fine, okay. Now I just need to do the same for the other logs. Let's see. I think I can just copy them, I don't know. So it seems like there's like 4 studs here. 4 studs here. Yes, yes, okay. This is like 3 studs and like a half. And here's also like 3 studs and then like this half here. I'm almost gonna notice it, right? 5, 6. Yeah, it's they oops. They seem aligned enough. Now I just need to add logs. A lot of them between each other. And then 2 up. Like this. Like that. Nice, okay. Just change this to 2. It's gonna be faster. Boom. I just copy these. Actually, I can't. Or can I? Point 5. Let me see now. Boom. So it seems like these are like I don't know. There's 1, 2. I don't know what the hell I'm even trying to do. 1, 2 on the like 3rd arc here. 1, 2. Wait, what? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Yeah, now they seem aligned. So, you know, these cylinders, you can like see the points on them, I guess. You can see like 1 point over here, 1 point over here, 1 point over here. I was just trying to count those. Oh, you can see it better if I do it like this. 1 point here, 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 here. Trying to count those to see if it was in the middle or not. And yeah, I think they're in the middle. Seems good enough at least. So I think I'll just build this entire thing out and then I'll just optimize. So I'll do 90 degrees. I see. These gotta be a little bit smaller. Yeah, they gotta be a little bit smaller. Like that. That. And that. There we go. Not that much, no clipping anymore. Do the same thing over here. Boom. There we go. And we have that done. So now I have to make the roof, which it just looks like a square on the picture. So I think I'll just do a square as well. I think that'll look decent. Yeah, who doesn't love a square roof? That seems lined enough, I guess. Line that. There we go. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, that's coming together. Maybe overextend a bit, give it some overhang. Just copy this terracotta color here. Paste it into there. Okay. With the stud texture. Where the hell are studs? There we go. Studs. Give it that. Okay. Okay. Take a look at the tower. Quickly look at this here as well. Don't want to miss anything just in case. Okay. Interesting. 2 windows and 1 window. I feel like this roof should be blue and then the bandit camp one should have red roofs. Because, you know, good and bads. But I can always change it easily if I need to. It's all quite organized. I have all the roof parts on the roof and whatnot. So what I think I'll do, instead of having 2 windows on one side and 1 window on one side, I'll just make it so that one side has windows and the other side doesn't have any windows. It seems like a good approach. So I'll make a 3. I think this was 3, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 3. I think it was 3. Was it 3? Yeah, okay, it was 3. It was 3. So if I... Where did I put the part? Why is it... Okay. 3... let me just move this over here. There we go. Move a little bit higher. There we go. I have my huge meat block thing here. Change this to neon. That gets rid of the texture as well. Very nice. And 0, 0, 0. Okay, and I might be able to move it 1. Nope, C clipping. Very bad, very bad. I need to move it a bit more over there. There we go. Just like that. Duplicate it. Move it over here. And these don't really need grid stuff. You just sort of move them. And that's the watchtower thing complete. No, not the shabbiest fort, I guess. Especially when the, you know, inspiration or reference picture looks like this. I also want to try to make those camps. I never made those. I don't think they're bandit camps. They're just Native Americans. Not sure why they're camping out with each other. Also need to add this picture to Roblox. I have all of the other pictures in Roblox, so I'll do that when I'm not streaming though, because I need to open like File Explorer and stuff, and I have no idea what I'm gonna leak if I open those. But oh god, the gate as well. It's like the gate for Fort Kearney. It's like a bit higher than the fences, whatnot. So I think I'm gonna just add the gates. If I just do something like this, it starts. Yeah, that's enough for a gate right there. Then these I can also just scale by 10. Oh, I can just scale them by 10 studs. That's really fast. Okay. Like that. Like that. That. And 3 more that. Boom. This is gonna be the gate here. How did I do it for Fort Kearney? I really need to start grouping these together, but I usually do that at the end. I always just build my stuff and then group it. Find it easier. In Fort Kearney, I didn't have the middle bar thingy. What about the first bandit camp? I also didn't have it. I forgot how cool these look. What is... Oh, that's the red dot, okay. Got some campfires, tents over here. These two, it's okay. I believe something was glitched with these camps. I have no idea. I really need to like rework a lot of my systems. It's quite broken. And my house here, this entire fort at this point, but I guess I'll see what I'll do with it. So the last part, I need to add my gate. I think I'll go to Fort Kearney gate. So what does the gate consist of, right? It has a tag and it has attributes. Got it. gate and attributes, gate tag and attributes has hinges and stuff. Okay, I think I'm just gonna copy this gate and paste it in, and then change it up a bit. Ctrl V, there we go. Rotate it 90 degrees and move it. Whoa, is this? Ah, it's not perfect. I was hoping already. So let's see. Move it like over here. This is like almost perfect though. I think I need to line it up with that post over there on the Z axis. Z, there we go. Boom. And for the X axis, it's this over here. Let's go to position X. There we go. That's all done. Okay. Now I just need to scale them. Scaling is a bit messed up because actually no, it's not. Just need to move this to the correct position first. And this. There we go. And then I can just scale my gate here. And my other gate. That's the gate done, I think. So what I wanted to also check was, because this has the gate tag on it, right? Also has the left gate, right gate rotations. So this is the right gate over here. Let's see. Which means it's gonna rotate 100 degrees in the positive direction. Which is like that way. And I wanted to rotate in negative direction in that case. So I'll do like minus not 90 degrees, a bit more than 90 degrees, like 125 degrees I think. And the other one goes 125 degrees in that case I think. So the left gate, right, it's gonna rotate the other way. Where is the rotation for this? Am I blind? Yeah, I'm blind. Yeah, it's gonna go... No, this goes positive as well. Okay. I can test it out sooner or later. And then, of course, I need to add something that goes over it. But for now, I think I'll keep it like this. Because I already forgot to optimize it. I do need to optimize everything. So, what is this? What's all of this here? Got some snaps inside of here. Must be the fences, yep. So are these just the fences? These are the fences. Yeah, these are just the fences, okay. I might as well just call these logs already. And all of these, they shouldn't have any... They shouldn't have any sort of... Let me think real quick. They shouldn't have any collisions, of course, which they don't. But shadows, do I make... interesting. No, I think I'll keep shadows. Or actually, I guess... No, these don't need shadows. I can disable shadows. I can just make singular parts, of course. Just make red again. So I'll make the collisions for these now, because currently you can just walk through. It's pretty much perfect. Move over here. Okay, this needs like... I'll just set the position, whatever position this is, it'll automatically be in the same grid then. Right, that means it's gonna go up there as well. So let me just do it like 10. But of course, I don't think... Yeah, I'll just disable collisions for this part. That means for this part as well, which is bad. And they're not gonna be able to fit through there. Okay. And I'll make it collide all the way to this part here. This is going to have shadows, but it won't have shadow if its transparency 0, right? Which means all of the logs and stuff do need shadows, which is very bad. Okay. Yeah, fine, they'll have shadows. Anyways, this will have all of the stuff on, anchored. Yeah, this will be the thing, you know, the thing that gets all of the collisions and whatnot. I guess I'm going to disable cast shadow for that. So I guess it's time for me to put shadows on all of these parts again. Boom. Just like that. Okay. So we have one of the little hitboxes done. Oh, I thought I did loop. Because I thought I heard something end, so let me just go. Well, it seems like now it works, so no one else, okay. Let me think real quick. So we have this here. I'm just gonna make a big one for the other one. Duplicate this. Move it over here. Like this. Okay, yep. That's what I was going for. And then I need to add collisions for this part here. Like that. And I just scale all the way over here. Just like that. Very nice, very nice. I think I'll just go ahead and do the collisions for the roof as well, like this. So I'm just gonna duplicate this, gonna move it all the way over here. Okay. Move it like this. Like that. And then finally, I could copy paste it from the other side, but it's just faster if I drag it like this. Something like this. Boom. That is all done for, and I really should have done it. There, I can just do it like this. Duplicate it. Oh god, maybe that's why I don't make everything red. There we go. Okay, so these are gonna be the collisions. Forgot the one on this fence over here. Drag it out. Like this. Make it a bit shorter. Or make it a bit bigger actually, so people can climb over it, you know, it's a smart thing to do. I think I'll make it as high as now. Keep it realistic. There we go, those are the collisions. Which means Roblox won't have to calculate physics for every single log, they'll just calculate physics for these red boxes over here. Did I just drag something out of here? I didn't, okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of these are hitboxes, I believe. Yep, okay. Hitboxes. Like that. So, all of these need to be transparent and whatnot. And I believe they're all anchored, can touch, audio can glide on, like that. So, there we go. It looks the same, but the collisions are optimized, which is nice. Just need to group together this random stuff here. Boom. Windows, chimneys, doors, right? That's everything. No, there's one door that's got left behind. There we go. Those windows there. And there's a part, the roof, of course. I'll just keep it out separately. Let's do... what do you call these things? I'll just call it exterior stuff. There we go. All of these. No shadows. Let's see. No collisions, nothing. Don't do anything. Just be anchored. That's it. There we go. I'll just call this model and I'll call this Fort Bridger. This goes into the roof parts. The roof parts, also don't do anything, just be anchored, that's it. And I'll put this into the model. Is that it? So if I move this, everything should move with it, except for the gate, of course. And that's because I wanted to see if everything's anchored, and it is. Now I can just move the gate into Fort Bridger as well. And do forts have like a tag? They don't, okay. Now I need to just add the functionality into this fort, because currently it's just a build, so that's going to be interesting. And the more painful part, because I don't really like the way I made the fort system. Like, it's expandable enough where I can just add forts, but it's not really flexible. You need to make sure everything is a certain way. Like, I believe, well, these don't matter, these have tags on them. Monument, that doesn't matter. Spike things. I'll copy over persistent, and I'll copy over checkpoint. Gate. I'll copy over trespass and guards. I'll copy all of this into Fort Bridger. Looks like it all spawned over here, which is excellent. What are you doing? Why are you like this? Why do you have stuff with you? I don't get it. I fine, I guess. Need someone to open the fort anyway. So let's get on. Let's get to work. First off, we have our trespass points. That's all the way over here for some reason. You still have your trespass. Okay, I didn't just rob you of your trespass points. That's very nice. Oh god, I need to go all the way over there. That is painful. Okay, it didn't take that long. I was just overacting. What? Oh, I was just inside there. Okay, I thought I fucking... I thought I deleted the map there and like there's no control setting that back. That was pain to get in the right place. Thank god I didn't do that. I didn't disable the collision and the selection lock from those. Fort Laramie is huge. What the? Oh, this fort is small compared to Fort Laramie. God damn. Okay. Well, this will just need one trespass. It won't need a whole lot. Just this one here, so I can move it like this. I really need to make like a better, start using more composition in my scripting. I think it'd be fun to have a stream where I rework systems. I feel like scripting is fun to watch. I don't know. There's a couple of streamers that I sometimes watch who just script all this. Something calming, relaxing about it. Get to learn a lot of new things as well. A lot of my meta table scripting knowledge came from other people, from streams. Okay, so yeah, trespassing. I also want the roofs to count as trespassing, so you can't stand on the roofs. Roofs. How is roofs? Is it roofs or roofs? Roofs. Is it roofs or roofs? Sounds like a word. Roofs. It was a word. What? Out there. Okay, man. Okay, I'll block. Roofs. That is really interesting. Give me some information. Hooves. Roofs. That's so interesting to me. Fort Bridger. I can just mark it as done already. How much do we have to go? There's so much. So many landmarks that is crazy. Oh my god. Soda Springs Fort. How many forts do we have to go? We have we have 3 forts. 1 river. No, not mountains. I can't build mountains. 3 forts. What is the Dalles? Willamette Valley, Oregon. That's just Oregon. No, I absolutely hate building. There we go. That's trespassing. Why does it? Oh yeah, I'm not sure about other stuff, queries and stuff. That scary stuff to touch. It breaks a lot of things. Guards. Yeah, you guys need to come over here as well. Real fast. The best fort I've ever made is Fort Laramie. None of my creations beat Fort Laramie. Oh god, you guys need to go to a separate folder so I can move you. Okay, let's see. 4 guards. We don't need 4 guards. I think 2 will do. 3. Do you guys have to be looking at those directions, really? Maybe I'll place you like over here. And then I'll place a 3rd guard like over there. I could place both of you just near the doors and have 2 guards, which means better performance. 90 degrees, there we go. Guards. Delete this one. There we go, that's the guards done. Put that there. Trespass, checkpoint. Oh, not the checkpoint. You do the dialogue and stuff. Checkpoint. Do I just make another checkpoint booth, or do I just let the guard walk over there? That's interesting. I made checkpoint booths for every place, so I think I'll make a checkpoint booth for this place as well. But the thing itself should work. I'll leave that up there. Persistence, right? The cameras and stuff. That's really far away for some reason. So I took this for Fort Laramie. Fort Laramie is over there, which means this is where the camera is looking. So I'll just make that the camera is looking like over here. Yeah, that's good enough. Checkpoint. This is where you spawn in, I think. No, this is where you get the checkpoint from. So I need to... This needs to be in the correct position 100%. This is where you actually like... This is the hitbox for the checkpoint. So I'll put it like here. Skate it down here. You're not gonna get it from the roof, you need to be inside it. Inside the place. Like this. Safe zone. Also really important. You don't want to be able to shoot inside Fort Bridger. Where is it down? You know, even though I'm making this game, I have never played an Oregon Trail game. I have no idea what the gameplay is like. Doesn't look that entertaining. But I've always thought about making like a 3D version since like Dusty Trip came out. Or there's another PC game, The Long Drive or something, which I thought would be like the perfect Oregon Trail game. Make it like this. You can't shoot on the roof as well. That'll like bypass stuff. like this. I think looks good. Spawn. Now this is where you spawn in. It'll be nice and put it near the gate so you can quickly get out of here and continue the game instead of back there. And I think that's it. Should work. If I go to like plugin status editor, extend this a bit, list stores, player, list keys. What is my user ID again? I have no idea. Let me check real quick. What is my user ID? It is 20k visits. Finally reached it, nice. 279. This one here was an account older than mine. Okay. Let's see, checkpoint. What checkpoint will this be? Checkpoint. How did I define checkpoints? Wait, there's another thing I need to do. I remember now. There's somewhere over here, there's a configuration file. Mods. Settings. And there should be a setting for forts, and I need to add this into here. Bridger. Need to make sure everything's spelled correctly. Bridger. And it's gonna be a table right here. I'm gonna copy this. Card check time 1, equip time 0.75, outlaws false. So spread divided by 2 IRC. Oh, okay. All of the cards are sharing accuracy, which is interesting. This system, it's nice, I guess. I can change whatever I want about each fort. So if some fort seems like, you know, they have elite cards like Laramie, I can make the equip time faster, like 0.25. Guard check time 1, can make this like 0.75 as well. I really like Fort Laramie, so I'm gonna make the guards more elite. They're gonna be better. And at the same time, bandit camps, they should have longer equip times, longer checking times, because they're bandits, and bandits are like bad and whatnot. So checkpoints. How did I define checkpoints still? I swear to God I had something. Checkpoints. No, that's not it. Persistent. Checkpoints. I see it has an ID. Okay. The most recent one is Laramie. 1, 2, 3. Laramie is number. No, Laramie is number 4. That's interesting. Let me see. Okay, so there's checkpoint number 0. I believe is at General or Independence. Spawn. Okay, let's see Fort Kearney. What is your checkpoint? 2. Is Fort Bandit number 1 then? 3. Where is checkpoint number 1? I have no idea. Checkpoint number 1. Is it the First River? First River, Kansas River. Print local checkpoints equals game dot collection service get tag the checkpoint print check print. I'm gonna loop through all of them in checkpoints to, and then I'm just gonna print out the full name. Get full name. Laramie, Bandit, Bridger, Kern. That's only 4. Laramie. Okay, let me do this. V. Get attribute ID. There is no number 1. What? That is very interesting. There is no number 1 checkpoint. How is that possible? I swear our number 1 was literally Independence though. So I wonder if that's just gone or something. Okay. No number 1 checkpoint. That. Oh, because if it's no, I didn't make a no. Okay, I remember. Yeah, I have a script and it checks if your checkpoint's number 1, then it just spawns you at spawner. So it's Fort Kearney, then the Bandit one, and then Laramie and Bridger. So Bridger will be number 5. Okay. Where is Bridger at now? Fort Bridger, checkpoint number 5. There we go. That's that safe zone spawn. Number 5. Hammer. Number 5. There we go. That should be all of these done. And let's set my thingamabobbity to number 5. Come on. Save. And is it gonna error? Yeah, but what is this, bro? What? I mean it opened, but everything works. But like, well, what is this? What is this gate opening? Oh god. So I need to reverse the directions of both of them, and I need to increase the amount that they open by. So let's go to the gate, and let's do minus, and let's do minus. It's 245, 145. At least the camera works. The camera script is so trashy, so it just doesn't work for us. Alright, so the left, whatever this gate here is, I need to reverse that. Everything else is fine. And what gate is it now? It's the right gate. The right gate needs to be exterminated, like that. There we go. Now it should work. Now it should work perfectly fine. Yeah, that's real nice. What is this? Why are you? I reversed your direction, bruh. Did I like? I don't know. I thought I changed you. What could possibly be wrong here? I have no idea. There's no way this can bug. There's only 2 options here: a positive value or a negative value. I mean, if I change this to 0, will the gate still open? If so, that means something's seriously wrong. Huh. That's... So... It seems like... This is the... What? Whoa. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. That is... There's something with gates. I remember when I was scripting something, there's some specific thing you need to do with the gates in order to make them work. But what was it? Was it the hinges? Did I need to rotate the hinges? It currently goes in, so do I need to... Let me just rotate this like 180. Let's see what happens. I fixed it! I fixed it! Oh my god, I'm so good. How do I open my inventory? Q. Oops. Is he die? He can't die. I wanted to get some wanted level to see if the gates are gonna close. There is a way to give wanted level. It was through a very specific script. If I go to mods, is there like a util thing here? No. Data editor. Local. No, I can just do require game.ss server storage.mods.data editor dot change stat game.players.kkigokoa. Stat name should be, I think it's bounty. If I don't get me wrong, let's change it to 100. Huh. I don't think it's. It didn't change. It didn't change it. Okay, it didn't change it. Player setup. Attribute. So apparently everything is. Oh, it doesn't change it because when you run stuff in the command console while it's hosting the server, it's in a different environment, so you're not using the same module script, correct? Okay, I guess we're not testing that out. But yeah, the fort works, and you just need to add the little gate here and a checkpoint booth, and then the fort bridger is done, and I just make a devlog about it. Wait a second. My bounty board. Where was my bounty board? I had a bounty board. The most important part is a bounty board. Where is it? Fort Laramie. Am I fucking blind? Where? Gate base persistent. You have a bounty board. Fort Laramie also has a bounty board in what? That is mind blowing right there. That is mind blowing. Fort Kearney, I know you have a bounty board. That's for sure. Oh, I need to make some. I need to make some date system as well because dates are pain. Each one has their own amount of days and whatnot. It's horrendous. Let's go to Fort Laramie. Let's add a bounty board there. I believe all bounty boards don't need any setup. You just add them and everything works out. Because I actually spent time on a system for once. I don't have to mess around with it in the future. Although I do still have to mess around with it in the future. So there we go. There's bounty board number 1. Let's also actually put it under Fort Laramie. Now we need to go to Fort Bridger. Now, this is not a bad fort. There's only 3 forts in the game, but this is definitely my top 5 forts. So can't really rate it right now. Okay, let's rotate this. Let's put it over here. There we go. Bounty boards are all set up. Checkpoint. Oh, I absolutely hate building checkpoints as well. Can I just use the square design here and plop it here somehow? Let me think. Right, screw it. Let's just quickly build a checkpoint. It can't be that hard. Copy this and move it like... It's 19 studs, that's not 10 studs. I want to do 10 studs. 10 studs. I think we'll have the checkpoint. You're gonna get crushed to death if you have it there. What about if I just have a checkpoint over here? Like, you don't need it right next to the gate, right? So if I just have my checkpoint dude over here. Yeah, I think I can do that. Let me see. Let me think. Alright, buddy. Where are you? Checkpoint. Let me just move you over here. Rotate, yeah, 180 degrees. Yep. Then I'm gonna move you to the grounds. You know, it must be nice up there, but you need to do your duty for the country or Oregon Trail or whatnot. So why is this fucking door over here? That's the seat. Okay, let me just rename everything. Seat. These are just the bars. Seat bar. What the hell? Okay, this goes in there as well. There we go. We have our little checkpoints. I just need to resize some of these logs. Oh god, that means there's gonna be more logs. Okay, this log should remain. This log, on the other hand, I think... Yeah, I just need to remove this log over here, okay. Okay, 0.25 perhaps. And I think that looks quite even. So he's, you know, he's safe in his little hole. Just gonna... Surely you don't need light, right? He'll be fine without light. I don't know, looks quite inhumane, but he chose this job, his fault. What is, that's the model, okay. Checkpoint here, we have the bars for them. We just need to... We need to add a floor and a wall. A wall means more logs. More logs means less performance. So I think I'll just make parts for the sake of performance. Although I really doubt a couple of parts do anything, especially with streaming enabled on. So I'll do this. It's already one stud. I'll do it half a stud. Okay, there we go. Make a floor. After all, building's meant to isolate you from the outside. You don't want any resemblance of nature inside your little cuddly hole here. Let's get our plugins resurfaced. What would be nice? I think inlet. Let's do it inlet. Yep, that looks alright. So we already have universal here. We have studs up here. We have bevel here. So we're just gonna do this inlet. What should the floor be? Blue? Nah, let's just do it some boring old brown color. Oh, gray looks interesting. Fossil. Check if anyone's asking questions. No, okay. Fossil. No, I don't. I'm gonna check it from outside of here. Gonna get a better view. I like a carpet color, maybe. Ooh, cork. I think I'll do cork. I like that. Let's just add the wall now. I'll add these walls here. Move 2 studs. There we go. Like that. Nice. Okay. I would like to add a door inside here just because I like some realism and stuff. This is nougat. So I'll just add... There's technically a window inside this. Screw it, it's gonna be like that one room from The Shining where it leads into a room, but at the same time it's like physically impossible. Anyone knows that. So I'm gonna put this in here like that. Maybe I'll move it like 1 stud. Like that. Oh, only 0.5 studs, not bad. There we go, that's good. Yes, now you can clearly see the door behind them and whatnot. I also need to... what was it? Checkpoint... I see, you don't have the dialogue. I need to add the dialogue. Dialogue trigger. I need to copy this and I need to paste it in here. Very, very, very important. You need to be able to talk to him after all. Okay, let's move the dialogue like over here pretty much. Boom, we have our dialogue trigger. Yeah, so the dialogue. I don't like dialogues at all. I don't like writing. Options, could I get in? I'll do. You're all good. Go ahead. Response and what is this place? It's one and only. Okay. You're currently at what Bridger dot. Okay, delete this. And advice and grading. Just keep and just watch your back. Sure, and pay off your bounty. Thank you, all clear now, okay. That seems to be the gate done. Very nice, very nice. So I'll go ahead and well, that's Fort Bridger done, guys. We did it. How long did that take? An hour. Wow, an hour of work for this. Yeah, not too bad, I guess. I'm constantly like rethinking about adding a top thing to this. I think it looks nice without it. Oops, gotta delete the rig. Don't want this guy hanging around here. Yeah, that's Fort Bridger. Bridger. Oh, this map is gonna be a pain to fill. I have no idea. I got my automatic forest generator. I need something to generate terrain, but I don't know of anything that generates terrain. Let's see what else is here. Chimney Rock. This fort as well. I don't know. I really need. I don't know. It's just a huge map, and like filling it is gonna be an absolute pain. There's no way I can fill it. So I think, you know, to take a break from developing, like hours of developing, I think I should try out Dusty Trip. See like what sort of. How did they do their terrain? How did they fill their map? Of course, they have like a whole team developing it, which, you know, whatever. But I'm really interested in some. I know Dead Rails, also sort of a traveling game. They just have nothing there. They just have a couple of structures every now and then, which I think I'm gonna be doing the same thing. They also have no elevation or anything, so I think I'm gonna quickly go ahead and try out Dusty Trip. What was it? Dusty Trip? Oh god, I forgot. Yeah, the whole thing got sold like some dude who kind of ruined the game. Halloween event or something. I don't think I've ever played it before. Might have joined it. Wish I could see the badges, but yeah, it looks like I've joined it. I've passed 1,000 meters. Explore the plains. So they got biomes and stuff. I'll have biomes as well. Do I need to join someone else? What is this loading screen, my guy? You need to play it with someone else. There's no solo. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and play with BMW to do. He got with BMW. Alright, wonder. This is. You can make lobbies. Okay. 1. The plains. That's like a new biome. Okay. Oh, look at that. Their map already looks way better because they have like mountains and stuff. I need to really do it. Yeah, look at that. Are those are not, those are parts, yeah. What is... how do I do stuff? Okay. How do I... Surely you can open the garage door or something. No? Okay. Welcome to Dust. Can I just... Okay, so they just have like huge stuff in the background to fill it in. Both sides. Terrain looks like they're not using Roblox terrain, they're just using parts like me. But they're not using studs, and I feel like I also don't want to use studs. I was thinking making the same like sand texture and whatnot. Put an engine in the car, okay. I'll do that really quick because I really want to like see how they did their map. No, it's flat as well. They just have fog, which I tried as well. I tried putting fog in my game as well. Radiator, thank God they're just telling. I have, you know, I have played my summer car, so I sort of know what this stuff does actually. Knowledge stayed in my head. Pick up the gas can. I see they're just using straight up like item ID names, not like they're not using like display names. How do you... There we go. Pick up the gas can. Buddy, that's what I'm doing. Man, what is... There's... Do I need to do something? Man, am I dumber than like 9-year-olds? What the hell? I swear to God. Do I need to open it? I do need to, okay. My bad. Could have told me though. Come on. I got it in. Don't move one bit. Yes, okay. I was wasted hell by letting it go on the floor, but I got most of it, I think. And it's out. Close this. Close that. I think that's the car done, yeah? So let me just get in. Okay, nice. Let's see. This is really in a windshield. So these, right, they make like non-explorable big stuff. Like you can go on them, but it's not meant for you to go on them. So interesting. There's an invisible wall that doesn't allow you to go up there. Interesting. Almost that's just a cactus. That was just a cactus. Okay, so they have these big things. The entire terrain is flat. And that works for people. That's interesting. You just spread around some random stuff and random events like that gas station over there. Interesting. Okay. That gives me hope then. I don't have to, you know... I can even do that in Blender, I'm pretty sure. That's not like... Doesn't take too much skill to make stuff like that in Blender. Yeah, they just spread around random stuff and that's it. And then I guess like random events come, right? Radio and stuff, okay. So let me quickly find like one random event. because I want to see how they do it. Okay, just drive, and it seems like that's a random event right there, which in my case is a building. Okay, they have like express exchange. Let me see what their buildings look like. So, okay, they're just regular buildings. I can do that. Well, this is. You can clearly see someone else constructed a building and someone else constructed this thing here. Most likely the scripter. Okay, yeah. And then they just spread these around. And let me drive off the map. I want to see how they did that because that's something I'm really interested in. Oh god, and then put a handbrake on, right? Yeah, there's handbrake in there. Okay, so let me drive like as far away as possible real quick. I want to see how they did that. Okay. So they don't even spawn stuff out this far, which is nice for performance, of course. And then does the map just end? Oh, they are using terrain. Interesting, very interesting. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. No thoughts? Okay. So, what would that look like in my game? Because for their game, you just go in a straight line, but for my game, I started to reach the knowledge zone around the end of this part. So I'm gonna double the length of the map by just making it go in a U-turn. I'm wondering what all of that... How would that look like? Because... let me reset my data real quick. Data store. Let me set my checkpoint to 1. Save it. Let's enter the game real quick. Okay, I start. Oh, yeah, that's for the stable update where you can customize your wagons. All of that out. So for my game, you can always see the... You can't always see them. I do have a fork sitting around somewhere. I'm not sure where. I think if I go to Misk. Let's see. Not in Misk. I think it's in water. Original fog. Ah, god damn it. I'm saving it here as well. I stored my original fog setting somewhere, but where? Don't tell me I need to do them again. I see, I have the colors saved, I just need to edit the other stuff. Let's go to Independence. So, when you spawn in here, I need to see what the fog looks like. Lighting, fog. Fog start. 10. That gives a slight tint. Okay, so this is like a sandstorm, almost like. Oh, the sky though. Doesn't apply fog to the sky. Is there no fog components? What sort of lighting? We have blur, plume, color, sunrise, sky. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I do think I need to add some of these. Does the sky not do anything? Celestial bodies. Okay. Loom, lighting, so soft, realistic. Exposure, fog. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's like a sphere around me, right? That's like a blurred sphere around me. So maybe like 10,000. So that's how many stars you can see in front of you. So I think like 1,000, and then the fog starts at 500. So would it look better if I did like 100? Okay. So, let me look back on my stream real quick. Can I just like, how the hell do I just like your channel? Okay, I want to see what Dusty Trip looked like again. I don't remember. Dusty Trip look.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, just checking the audio really quick. I thought maybe the entire time you couldn't hear me.
How much stayed in my hands?
A Dusty Trip looked like.
Let's see.
Is there no
So
good
this is
view?
like-
I see their fog is only like on the ground and it gets weaker as you go up. Whereas mine just directly cuts to the sky. So how do I do good fog? What's the trick? Color shift. Color shift top. Whoa, that's cool. Okay, ambient. Is it this perhaps? No. How do they do it? That's interesting. How the hell do they do such nice fog? Outdoor ambient. Oh, I think it's the texture of the sky that they're playing with. The texture of their sky is what's affecting it. That's interesting if so. It's really interesting how they achieve it.
Huge stuff in the background to fill in.
Okay.
Both
Because you can like, let me see. You can see quite far.
terrain.
Why is it so hard to do good lighting? So just putting fog definitely isn't the key, as you can see here. It looks better if you just have... No, not like this. It looks better if you just have an infinite fog. Oh, that nice tint, low-key though. A little grayish tint. So if you do like 80,000s, 50,000s. And that little tint, not too bad. I really need some fog like how they have it though. That's so interesting. Because you can't see to the end of the road as well.
Which I tried as well. I tried putting everything on my side.
I wonder how the long drive does it. Am I allowed to watch other people's videos and live streams? Oh, well, they just have bumpy terrain. It doesn't work like that for my game, anyways. That's tough. That's tough. I might just need to ask for help in like dev forums or something. Okay, so I think I'll just keep my game like this for now. What I need is like volumetric fog. Sky. We have atmosphere. Oh my god, that's what they're using. Atmosphere. That's what they're using. I just figured everything out. They're using atmosphere. That's huge. Density. Whoa. Oh, this is a trip effect. You can make someone feel like they just no-clipped into the void or something. Look at that. That's what I need to use. Atmosphere. Oh my, I just figured everything out. I figured everything out for my game right now. What? That is huge. Oh my god. That's the trick I've been looking for. 0.2. that's it. That's what I needed to use. Atmosphere. Oh my god, I'm tripping. Oh my, I'm going crazy right now. Glare. Whoa, haze. That's interesting. If you slowly, that's the color on the background. That's the color in the background. So for them, they have like a grayish color. So for me, I need to do it. How do you affect haze? Is it this? It's that. Okay. Let's see. Why does everything look like pure diarrhea? I just need some sandy colors. I need like the Breaking Bad Mexico filter. Perhaps the haze should be like 1.2. I think I should set it to like 4 and then I just set the color here to some sandy vibes. What is a sandy color? How do you get it looks sandy here, but perhaps glare is what I see. Glare is what affects it. These are some cool effects. And what I can't believe people have been talking shit about Roblox's lighting system. This is cool. I guess it's bare basics, but still, this is cool. Okay, and now I can get my sandy color. Yeah. Oh my god. That right there looks nice. Okay, I'm getting it. And then I can have like zones where the lightning effects change. That is sick. Okay, that is sick. I'm really glad I figured that out, because the game was looking so garbage where you can just see all the way to the end. But now there's like some sort of fog almost like in the way. Of course, it looks still quite crap, of course, but it's starting to get there. It's starting to get there. So that's really glad I figured that out. That's the main thing I was really worried about. You know, the view distance and whatnot. Okay, nice. So now you can't just see all the way to the end. You actually need to go there. This. Once I start generating the actual trees and stuff, this game's gonna look sick. Okay, and then we have that over there. We have this thing here. Have that over there, nice. It looks way greener. Look how green that is. Whoa. Green, yellow. But if I go to independence, just yellow. So I guess that has to do with the... I go to atmosphere, that has to do with decay. Okay, let me just... What the hell, bro? 2? Let me do 2.5. What is this? I mean, it doesn't look that bad. 1. 2.25. 2.1. 2.1 looks like the value. 2. Okay. Okay. Looks quite yellowish though. It should be more of this tone here. So now if I go to like Fort Bandit, it's more sandy. Yeah, okay. Nice. So there's almost like some sort of fog and whatnot. So you can't see all the way. Okay, okay, nice, nice. I'm starting to like this. So, what was I supposed to do again? I was supposed to, I think, script something. Let me check. I mean, what does Soda Springs look like? Soda Springs. Wow, that is really helpful. That's a real helpful picture right there. It's just a fucking little puddle right there. Okay. Soda Springs is literally just a whole puddle. Because the other pictures don't look that promising as well. Wow, it's spraying water up. That's cool. I should just travel the Oregon Trail in real life. I won't really know what it looks like, but that's not possible. Is this Soda Springs? There's just a little puddle that sprays water up. Is that the entire Soda Springs? Okay, let me go to YouTube and look at Soda Springs over there. From Beer Springs to Soda Springs. Soda Springs. Is it in Idaho? Oh, 3 days. It's 3 months ago. Okay.
Oasis because of the sparkling water.
It doesn't really look that interesting, I'm not gonna lie. How am I supposed to build something that's never been... there we go. Soda Springs. It should be called Soda Spring. There's nothing there, but what is this? It's a single goddamn spring. What am I supposed to build here? Is that natural, or is that natural just like launching up? Like that's quite cool. I see. Is it like a little river as well? Little this stuff here, and this stuff here. I don't know, man. I guess I can make it, but like, this is the picture I have. Okay, so just a little lake where you can like do stuff, I guess. Not the most helpful picture. I think for now though, atmosphere should be disabled. I just put it in like material service. There we go. So I can actually see everything. So let me see what else I need to do. Icon customize remake. I need to remake my inventory system again because the current inventory system just has some problems. So, make landmarks. Oh, I don't want to make Soda Springs though, because I feel like my map should be finalized where I know everything will be, because Soda Springs, I feel like that's going to be so incorporated into the terrain that it's going to be hard to move it. What does it look like? Oops. I mean, it's literally just a single like lake. Okay. Or do I just skip it? I skipped something else as well. What was it? South Pass. Because South Pass is just you just go between mountains. Okay, I see. South Pass, and then it goes into the Green River crossing. I feel like I can connect those though. Is Green River crossing like a myth? I can't find a single picture of Green River crossing. Yeah, there is not a single picture of the Green River crossing. Give me something, AI, help me. give me something to work with. Okay. Okay. I think I need to look at videos of it, but I think like 30. So I think before I do end the stream, I wanna just test out some of the bugs, because I feel like there are some of those to fix. I didn't really plan the stream, so I was just planning to build a little bit, fix some bugs, and then that's it. Seems like 2 hours reaching, so yeah. Let's see. Where is the thing? Temp food. I think I just need to delete my data, and this will simulate me having no data. So if I go play the game, I should see what it's like when you first join the game. Like, for example, the camera is glitched, and then it goes like this. The train works, though it went the wrong way. Also, where is one of the tunnels at? Railway tunnel? There's only one tunnel. I'm sure there's more than one tunnel. Yeah. Workspace, railway. Is it because streaming enables? Yeah. Okay. So that's that. I really need to work on the shop system and stuff. I'd love to stream it, but I don't think I can. I really want to make a scripting stream, but that wasn't it for this, I guess. So there's something wrong with the camera. When I join the game, it doesn't put the camera on the train for some reason. Why is that? Data store. Let me see it again. Delete the data. Okay, so loads in. I can't move my camera, so my camera mode is in the correct mode, which I think is scripted. And then the train comes from there, the correct place, and it goes back for some reason. That's really interesting. I have no idea why that is. It's interesting though. So let me drink some water real quick. God, this is... Let's see. Miss Manager might be in here, I think. Am I gonna add this tool? Input, animate order, workspace. Okay. Right. What about replicate it first? I see. We do have a load script here. Let's see what this is all about. Game.loaded wait. Camera stuff. If it's equal to player get checkpoint, then camera, it's camera break end. Okay. Should have a train thing somewhere though. I know I have a train script somewhere, but where? That's the real question. It's really setup. Nope, that's just for the UI. Gate manager, event handler, water. Where could it possibly be? Starter UI, I think. Main menu. I see it is here. Oh god, I haven't seen some of the scripts in years, to be honest. If first time, then okay. So let's see if it detects if it's the first time. Print first time. Honestly, could be that. No, it's playing the train animation. It's definitely detecting that it's the first time. But for some reason, the train goes the wrong direction and whatnot. It's just for this reason here. I'm just doing it like this. Got it. Train tween, end. Okay. Train tween, so that's when it first tweens, and then when the other one, when he exits. Train that main position. I see. I think what would be better if I just had a start position for the train and the end position for the train. Just an end position, I think. Yeah, I just need to have the first end position and then the second end position. Railway. Tunnel. Okay, so I think the first position, I don't think it's anywhere over here. TP parts. Well, of course, the first end position should be the TP parts. Okay. Think. Let's get the train up and running. So if we go to replica storage, prefabs, we should have train. Just drag this over here. We have our train here, and this is what gets tweened. So if I just copy this here, and then I find my train again, which is over here, I can drag this back to prefabs. Now I can go to my train main here and also delete all of these. So I can just drag this to where I want the train to stop first. Which is like over here. And then I can drag it to where I want it to end at, which is all the way over here, like that. Train stop 1 and train stop 2. There we go, like that. Should put this in prefabs, I think. So, train info 1, 2, okay. So the first train info, it creates it with train.main tween info and then the C-frame, which should just be replicate storage. I don't have replicate storage, okay. Local rs equals game get service replicate storage. Which means I can change this to rs as well. Anywhere else I'm getting? Okay, just there. I can do rs dot prefabs dot train stop 1 dot c-frame, and then I can do the same thing here for the second train stop. rs dot prefabs dot train stop 2 dot c-frame. And this should fix the tweening, but the camera is interesting now. So we have the train, and the camera isn't fixed to the train. Poster view model. Alright, where is the camera to the train located at? It's somewhere floating over here, I know, but where is like parented at? Independence, persistent, it's here. Huh, interesting. It really should just be, you know, it should be parent to the train, so it follows it at all times. I can put the camera like over here, I believe. Rotate it. So now when you spawn in, you sort of look down on here. Okay. That's that. I need to fix the camera stuff for it. So let's find the train again. There it is. Let's move it a bit. So I think I just want the camera to be like, I'll make it like this. make it be like this, and then let's do instance.new instance.new art workspace.cframe equals workspace.current camera.cframe. And our camera here. Just disable absolutely everything. Cam. What is this? Floor. Right. The floor. Let's put this in Fort Bridger. Well, I cannot see where is Fort Bridger. There it is. It's here. And let's put it in model. There we go. Close that up. Let's go back to camera. And it shouldn't be anchored. It should be welded. It should be welded to this. Just copy another weld. Okay, part. This already here is welded to some sort of camera, but we want to weld it to this camera over here, okay? And this shouldn't be anchored. It isn't anchored. Very nice. Let's go back to here. So train, tween, and camera tween. Cam dot end. Okay, what is cam? Okay, got it. Delete all of this. Camera should be train dot cam. That's all camera should be. Camera tween, there shouldn't be any. There shouldn't be the camera variable. None of this should be a thing. Let's see. Camera tween, nope. Train tween dot. What was the event called? Dot completed. Wait. Okay. Then it sets the camera. Main stuff. Yeah. Okay. If first time 10. Wait 3 seconds. Train tween and okay. Let's test it out. Refresh, delete data. Let's see. Right, the parent should probably be set for the train, and we should also probably move it back into its tunnel. Put it in prefabs. Let's refresh. Let's delete. Boom. And let's play. Let's see what happens. It's loading in. It's doing its stuff. Okay, I get it. So I should probably have a camera for when you're first time playing. Huh. And then it goes. So what exactly is the camera being set to? Is there a camera in the train station that I'm missing? Oh god, I just chose like 1,000 things. Holy. Oh my god, I chose every single push on the chimney rock. That is horrific. Please close everything. Surprised there isn't like a range limit. So, there's no camera here. It's just being set to the thing, the mode where you can't look around. Why, and where am I doing that? That I think is in the loading screen. Load, yep. Let's see now, let's see. Okay. It's setting the camera type here. So I should be able to. Wait a second. Okay. I see. Okay. Cam dots. Huh, you can't exactly attach a camera directly to it. I need to literally update it every single time the train moves. Can I set it like fixed? Okay. Let's open up another Roblox studio and let's experiment with cameras. New experience, open that up. Let's make a part. Let's add a little script in here, or I guess it should be like starter player scripts. Let's anchor this and let's go here. Local cam equals workspace dot current camera. Local part equals workspace. Wait for child parts. Let's see, camera type equals enum dot camera type dot scriptable. Camera dot, is there like a focus or like Dot camera type equals fixed. So if I do this, it's fixed, right? So if I go to workspace, camera type equals fixed. I can rotate my camera here. Let's change it to scriptable. Now I can't do anything with the camera. Can I somehow attach it? I can't attach it to my... There's no like freaking way to do this. Okay. So I have an idea, a little mathematical fix for this. So if our train is here and our camera is here, I can calculate the offset and then just make a tween based on that, I think. I could just for temporary, like every frame, just set the camera C frame now, can't I? Yeah. I think I'll just do that. So local local heartbeat equals RS local run equals game. So it's run service. Then I'll do run.heartbeat. Connect to a function. This will save the connection, heartbeat connection. Disconnect. And we'll do camera.frame equals it's gonna equal to local cam part equals train dot cam equals cam part. That's C frame, and that's it. Let's delete our data and let's see what happens. Definitely not as smooth. Okay, I think I'll keep it like this for now, but I will leave a comment here. Use tweening instead. I believe there's this to-do thing. The two, use tweening instead. Like this. So, yeah, I think that's Tweening. So how will the mathematical approach go? I calculate the offset. I make that. It's gonna tween on one axis, so I just need to make it end tween there. Okay. Got it. So interesting. Okay. Okay, so how it will work is I calculate the offset and then I just match the Z axis, match the Z axis, and then it will eventually go here. I mean, how choppy is it with heartbeat? It can't be that bad. Especially as a temporary solution, it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, it would be nice if they matched, but I think that's good enough for now, and I can always just fix it in the future. It's quite late, so my brain is quite fried. I can't really think about. Well, I thought of a better solution, but implementing it is just not gonna happen right now. But yeah, thanks to anyone who watched the stream. I'll try to stream again sometime when certain conditions are met. But yeah, I got some stuff done. Hopefully, it motivates me to work more. I think really streaming does help with game development. You know, I stay on track. I don't start just watching YouTube videos. But yeah, I'll see you in the next level or stream. Who knows? I'll see you later.